Complete the activities in Report 11392. We will not be opening or creating any new documents, but we will be inserting hyperlinks in documents that already exist. So you should have Report 11391 open as shown here, and the instructions for 11392 open on the right. Since we are working outside of GDP, we have to do the following first to be sure that we're creating relative hyperlinks. Notice that you can find out more about what that means on page 179 of the word processing manual. First, you click the Microsoft Office button, click Word Options at the bottom, and in the Word Options window from the left pane, click Advanced, then scroll down quite far to the General area and click Web Options button. Move to the Files tab and uncheck the box for Update Links on Save. Click OK. Click OK again on the larger screen, and then we're ready to create hyperlinks. First step is to insert 3 text hyperlinks for the first 3 words on the link bar as follows. Select the word home. I'm clicking at the beginning of the word, then holding down Shift while I click at the end in order to carefully select the word without the space after it. If you create a link that way, you'll have the line going under the space, which is a sloppy way to create hyperlinks. Now on the Insert tab, we'll click Hyperlink. You have to locate where your Report 11187 is. Mine is in my Documents folder, so I can scroll down here until I find it. Click, and then click OK. I'm going to do the same process for services. Click Hyperlink, scroll to find the file. This time is to go to 11289.mht, and we'll do fees going to 11391.mht. And we've created 3 hyperlinks in this document. We're going to save, and then we're going to move to step 2, open Report 11187, and also 11289. Now we're going to navigate to each as explained in the word processing manual for step 3. And to do that, I'm going to use the View tab, switch windows, and go to Report 11187. And on this page, we will insert the same 3 hyperlinks with the process from the Insert tab, click Hyperlink. The Home tab is to go to Report 11187.mht. So we'll insert these 3 in the same way. Save our files, and then we move to Report 11289 to do the same thing. Now we're ready for step 4. We're going to move back to report 11187 and insert 4 text hyperlinks for the 4 headings on this home page of our website. We're going to select word processing and insert a hyperlink going to report 11289. We're going to go to the same page for each of these. Desktop publishing is also going to report 11289. Layout editing, and copy editing. These don't look much like headings yet, but they will by the time we've finished our formatting. So now we're ready to save all of our pages and test hyperlinks. Now to test, you should review pages 179 and 80 in the word processing manual, but in Word, with the page that you're testing open, you should click each hyperlink, and actually it's a control click, as you'll see if you mouse over one of the links. Now since this is going to the same page, and I can see that it is in mouse tip, I'm going to skip that one. We're going to try report 11289. Control click opens that document, as you can tell by verifying the name at the top. Since ours looks so similar, it's sometimes hard to tell. Now visited links will change in appearance. To report 11391, we're going to control click and see that that page opens. And then we're going to use the mouse over technique to check our hyperlinks at the bottom of the page, and notice that they also show up in the status bar at the bottom as they do in a browser. All of these are going to report 11289. Let's double check that we haven't made any mistakes there. And our links on this page are tested. Now there's one other way to see your hyperlinks. If you are in Word, press alternate F9 and you will see the actual hyperlink codes that have been inserted into the document. In a browser with unpublished pages, you cannot test them accurately, so you should point to the hyperlink if you're using web page preview and read the screen tip or look at the status bar to be sure that your link is pointing to the right file. After you've checked all of your documents, save and close them, and you're ready to move on to lesson 114 to continue our website project.